Hey, how's it going? My YouTube's just kind of messing up here a little bit, but I figured I'd just drop you this little news. Pretty interesting because it corresponds to back in 2008. Um, Belgium, France, and Italy and Spain here have decided to impose these short selling bans on all their financials, all their markets, and all this. Um, these people got big problems over there in Europe, and imposing the short selling ban is it just sets up for this one-sided market. People are supposed to, now you're only supposed to buy stocks, you're not supposed to short them or have any position. So as this article says here, this causes liquidity to dry up in the markets, and nobody wants to be in there without being able to protect themselves. And interestingly enough, if you'll remember back in September of 2008, the SEC put a ban on our markets, on our financials and all this. They were in trouble as well. Well, this led directly, and there's a chart in this article. It's why I'll include it to you. It shows right after they put this ban in, well, they had a little tiny upswing, but right after that was when we had the big problems come. We had the huge market drops. And these guys are just endlessly manipulating everything. All they can do is just manipulate. Look at our markets. Look at our last 4 trading days. We got a minus 635 day, then it's up 430, then it's minus 520, and up 423 today or whatever it was. Yeah, these are real stable, confidence-inspiring markets, and like the media is reporting, oh well, people are, wow, we had almost 500 points up today. Well, everybody's buying now. It's just, once again, it was a day on very low volume. The biggest rise on the day came at practically the year's lowest volume again. But this is just a little heads up on what's going on in our completely broken markets now. Well, that was one of the reasons for today's rise, was some of this news came out earlier. Then it was denied, and then now after markets close, well, this is back on the table with all these, in particular France. Well, France and Italy, well, heck, they're all bad news. Belgium's terrible. They just got downgraded again. Their GDP downgraded again. Same with Italy. And these banks are just flooded with this bad debt, But you can see in this, it's just setting up again to be a real bad situation. There's nothing good coming to this. You're going to so tightly grip the markets that nobody in their right mind would ever, think about being in them. You can only own stocks long. You can't short them. And that's a knee jerk. Like, yeah, we got to get rid of those shorts. They're just terrible. But a lot of people just, you have to have that. You have to have some kind of balance in the markets. And, the last thing with this is, these guys have been dependent on short squeezes to rise these markets for a long time. And go ahead and lose. Go ahead and lose all your shorts and see what happens. See what happens when there's no price discovery available. So just a little heads up, and give you a couple articles to look at. And anyway, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later.